Now from the banks of Lake Erie, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. But today, no waiting around. We jump right into an AFC North battle in Week 1, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Cleveland. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Ready?
To throw is Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. The mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. Whack, twisted, the girls are broke, kidding, Joe.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. He finds his man. Complete. It's 4. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Now Sanders. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's 4. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Jones on the return. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow sliding out of the pocket. And he gets this out to the 34 out of bounds there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there without blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
They give this out the middle to Brown. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well, right? 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
He finds his man Johnson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3 and out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
Let's go. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk
Now
70.
some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's go now.
Here's Sanders. To the right side, that's where Tillman is. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the Bengals' 14-yard line.
Something's taken from me.
79 Broncos. Here we go. 70 Lions. 18 Runners. Trap 50. 65 Cats. 65.
Throwing, Sanders. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
19 tight. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. Dragon 60.
Sanders once more. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Panther 60. Come on. 19 Lions. Hey, smash. 18 Pioneer.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. That's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy from 8 yards out. And the Browns take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 45 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And Burrow going to throw again. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
On the ground, it's the rookie from Texas Tech. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
I'm wondering.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 11, can.
Burrow looking to pass. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. But turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
79 Broncos.
On play action, here's Shadul. He'll get this complete to Tillman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Well, he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Sanders. That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Here we go,
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he is going to have the Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Sanders to throw. This one is complete to Jenkins. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Mustang 19.
From the gun, it's Shador. This is the tight end, Njoku. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure on that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Ford. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerome Ford, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Gun.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Brown with his stick skills. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
2nd and 7.
Here we go.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
On one, ready? Here we go.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach. He said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Browns' drive about to get started. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Sanders now throwing to start the drive. Checks it down to Jenkins. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be second down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check, Panther. Hey, check. Go, Reed, go. Check, go.
Looking to throw. Sanders. That's going to be caught by Judy. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
And they go play action now. Burrow rolling to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11.
In motion left is Higgins. Throwing again, it's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On one, ready? Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's taken in by Golden. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Andre Yoshibas, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer. Because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game. Because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Panther 60, 79 Broncos.
Now Sanders. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Demetrius Knight. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Ready? Dragon 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, 5 there. Ready?
Throwing, Sanders. Steps away to his left. And got his man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
70 Rangers, 70, here we go, here we go. 70 line, Panther 11,
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Oh, there it is, one deep for Judy. Touchdown, Browns. Jerry Judy, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, exactly right, Paul. They were bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws, and that's another one right there.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Pass taken, and he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
This will be Kurt Judy. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. To throw is Sanders. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they're likely force a field goal attempt.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 18 Rattlers. Ready?
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Here we go.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Able to find Higgins. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. And tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And we're at the 41, second and 9.
180.
Now Burrow. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the Browns' 11-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion left is Higgins. And Burrow going to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Kyle Pitts, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Sanders. Flushed out right. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they're getting a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Viking 18. Go.
Johnson's got it complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snapped, and they're there and end up making the play.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
60 by 19 Lions.
Here's Sanders. Eluding the pressure right.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the result. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Rig. 60 Eagles. 18 Pioneer.
They run with Thorne. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. That one looks like he'll throw here. For Kenner here, it's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Judkins. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
Viking 18. Hurt. 60 Bobcats. Check smash. 7 Pirates.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll try and run forward. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Burrow. Under pressure and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. So just nowhere to escape the pressure that time. He goes down for a safety, and that should all but do it here in this one.
Yeah, they put up a good fight, but you're right. Now they have to kick it away, and this one definitely looks like a lost cause.
And it's taken in at the 9. A solid stiff arm. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Browns drive about to get started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for crowd.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Next.
An inside run with Jenkins. And the ball is knocked out. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he will have a Browns 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the run to seal a victory.
That's good. 4 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready, ready.
And this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Cleveland, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. Click your me, click. What's up, 40? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul?